Welcome back. Welcome back to OKC. Let me start off by saying I hope everyone is well, swell, or in the least getting there. So I have been MIA for quite a while now, and in the least, I hope y'all have prayed for me. But yeah, life has been lifing. Like I told y'all in my previous videos, if you watched it. My kids' birthdays were coming up, so I was going to be pulling away anyway. But it just so happened on my daughter's birthday, I was raw. Somebody stole from me. So, and once that happened, I had to deal with all the necessary things that you have to deal with when somebody does grand larceny. But, anyways, I am here. I am alive. I am thankful. Life could be worse. I hope everybody is doing well once again. This is gonna be a general read. I know I left off on these signs and I never finished them, but it had to be a reason for that. So whatever came out was necessary in that moment. So whatever comes out is going to be necessary in this moment. So this is going to be general. I was not led to do any particular signs. Um, or to talk about anything in general. Pretty much what I posted on the post a couple weeks ago or last week, or week before, I don't know, was what I was feel like I was led to talk about or bring up. I don't feel like I necessarily was supposed to do a video for that. I also am feeling led to do other type of videos. So I'm going to get back to my black videos. Um, my black history videos. But then also, I feel like I am led or being led to do something a little different. And I won't necessarily say what that is just yet. I guess you guys will see it when I do it. But nonetheless, I feel like God has been talking for a while. And there's only so much He's going to keep saying or repeating. And if I haven't said it, somebody else has said it. And if somebody hasn't said it, then I probably said it. And if they haven't said it, or if I haven't said it, then they said it. If they haven't said it, then they said it. Things are moving pretty fast. Things are being exposed, whether people, and I think a lot of the times we get confused and think because people are being exposed for the things, that's crazy. That's the first net I didn't see since I've been in here for the past 2 weeks. Meanwhile, it was a fly in here that I was trying to get rid of. Open up the door, he just refused to go out. And I don't know why I say he, but he refused to go out. Now it's a net that just wants to circulate. But nonetheless, um, what I was saying, things are changing rapidly. Fresh start in, well, it's probably not at first. I just had a fresh start, number one. Um, things are changing rapidly. That's what I was saying. Exposure. A lot of people feel like when somebody gets exposed for whatever they've done, bad or good, there'll be consequences. So you'll either good, they'll get rewarded for it. You'll get rewarded for it. Bad, they'll go to jail. But a lot of times we forget that we are operating in two realms at the same time. So 3D realm, they might not get punishment. You might not get rewarded in the 3D, But in the spiritual realm, there is going to be some type of penance or a reverence issued. I don't know why that's important. Um, undress. So definitely your heart posture is important. What you believe, how you feel. Um, Thomas doubting. You need. Oh, it says yeah. I need proof though. And then under it, it says you are magical. Is that backwards? If it's backwards, it is. When I finish recording, I'm gonna see if I'm able to change it. 6:31. I only got 30 minutes. All right. So I'm just shuffling my decks. Whatever comes out is meant to come out, but we're not pulling cards just yet. The pain is temporary, and karmic awareness, seed of the soul, higher heart chakra, find forgiveness, spirit, growth, ego. So over the past month, the things that have been sticking out, triggers, triggers, Matthew 6 through like 18. Works without faith is exhausting. I posted this a couple weeks ago or last week. Faith without Faith without works is dead, and works without faith is exhausting. Take the risk. So it's calling you to do something, to step out on faith, to take the risk, be kind, heart chakra, be kind. So maybe lately you've been tested. You have arrived, and that's crazy because I know I have been tested a lot. It says you have arrived. I have been tested a lot this past month. Just small little things, triggers, either childhood triggers, adult triggers, things I picked up in adulthood or childhood, whatever. And I feel like it's all been like kind of like a test in a way. Whether it has been God or the enemy, I feel like regardless, it was building my strength, reclaim your power. It was rebuilding my strength and my power, making me reclaim my power. Because one thing I have, well, that I knew, but that has become more prevalent for me in knowing is that God and the evil one can be maneuvering at the same time, and they do maneuver at the same time. There's always two sides to a story. There's always two stories at play at the same time. Honor your word, loves me not, redemption, silver lining, and blessings in disguise. All fell out. Fell on the floor, but it split out. Like this is what's coming if you just hold on just a little bit longer. Um miscarriage, which is in that aspect, it means nurturing, building something from scratch, starting new, pouring into something, grieving, solitude in reverse, 6 or 9 in reverse. Certainty, 29. This is 1045. Okay, so what I was saying, it's always two stories at play. So there's always, if the enemy is trying to cause some havoc and wreak havoc in your life, God is always on the good of things. So one, it's going to be your perspective. Two, it's going to be what you're choosing and where your heart posture is. So if you're leaning towards the dark side and you're going towards the devil and what he has to offer, then of course you're going to be falling into that. But God is always trying to, is always in the realm of having things work for your good, even though the devil is always out to kill, steal, destroy. Feather, healing power, trust, honor, strength, wisdom, power, freedom. So this doesn't belong in here, but it's Titanic. I'm the king of the world. There we go with the devil. Doesn't belong there. Doesn't belong there, but it's there. Um, So be careful about people around you, your surroundings. Something is around you. Ow, intelligence, lessons to be learned. Something is around you that you need to pay attention to. Triangle, power, stability, Holy Trinity, female reproduction. And we got no parking, prohibits parking, maintains traffic flow, and ensures safety. So this is just right here, power, stability, Holy Trinity, no parking, continuous flow, ensures safety. God is protecting you. Butterfly used in myth and art, transformation, metamorphosis, and a rose. Love, romance, nation, war of the roses. 1313, I believe. Raven. Ravens feed on corpses, a bad omen, death, or disaster. They also are the talkative birds, the messenger birds, rare rabbit, oppressed people, outsmarting foes, alter ego, trickster hero. So this could be you or them. So in your case, you may be outsmarting the devil, the enemy. And here we go again with the same card. Alter ego, outsmarting foes, oppressed people. So somebody's trying to keep you oppressed, or in a realm of us as people always being oppressed, constantly outsmarting the enemy. Or this is what the enemy thinks, that they're a trickster, or they are a trickster spirit and they're trying to outsmart you, but it's not going to work. The three billy goats, Greth, troll, greed, crossing bridges, searching for greener grass. Stop sign. Come to a complete stop at an intersection. Once again, it's not going to work. So, people who want to troll, maybe this has got to do with the internet. People are greedy, materialistic, burning bridges, trying to cross the bridges, and essentially still going to burn them, searching for greener grass. And we got the owl again, intelligence, lessons to be learned. So they're not using their intelligence, they're not learning lessons, but they're going to, because they are choosing to walk into the dark path, which is what I mean by we all have choices, and there's two stories constantly always at work. Cross, spirituality, and healing. 4 points represent self, nature, wisdom, and higher power. Then we got water, vital for survival, birth, fertility, cleansing, Life emerges from primordial waves. And then we got the Raven again. So there's going to be a sign. Something is going to come to show you God's authority, God's power, God's presence, that He is making your enemies your footstool. The Sandlot, you're killing these smalls. That He's making your enemies your footstool. Austin Powers, I eat because I'm fat, and I'm fat because I eat. It's a vicious cycle. So greed, gluttony, sin, seven deadly sins. So be careful that you're not falling into this. Who wants to be a millionaire? Is that your final answer? Make sure you're not selling your soul for certain things, for a lifestyle, little rascals. Why are boys such jerks? Fargo, there's more to life than a little money, you know. Don't you know that? And here you are, and it's a beautiful day. Well, I just don't understand it. Point proven that there's more to life than money, wealth, materialism. Society and culture teaches us or shows us or tries to, convince us that there isn't much to life aside from that. But the truth is there's more to life than that. There is a beautiful life in being self-sustainable and not living off the facts of the land, not needing to have designer and Gucci this and wear the top brand this and have the newest electronic and whatever. Dumb and Dumber. So you're telling me there's a chance? Yes, if you wake up. Look, Forrest Gump, stupid is as stupid does. Only if you wake up, only if you want better, only if you choose better, there is a chance. Only if that's what you want. I'm tired, bored, and over it. Maybe that's what you want. I need you. I'm hurting. I'm in love with you. I'm hurting. Oh, these cards came out. I changed my mind. I'm smarter than that. Yes, you are. I'm the shit. Yes, you are. I burn bridges I don't need to cross. Look, did we just have cross and bridges? So this could be you. I have an. This could be them too. I have an addiction. I don't believe in God. So that's definitely, if you rocking with me, that's not you. Now you might got an addiction because we all addicted to something. But as far as believing in God, you believe in God. Says I was angry. I need you. So this is them now. I got rid of it. I listen to our music all the time. And y'all know music is the devil's playground. Yeah, I make music. I love music, but music is the devil's playground. I want you. A song just popped into my head. I'm not gonna sing it. It's always going to be you, and that's enough of that. Because what are we doing here? So the enemy sees something in you that it is always going to be you. 1926. They're not gonna let you go. I'm sick. I'm coming towards you. Something's missing. I stole it. I'm broken. I'm not going to answer. And I have addiction again. I'm broke or broken. I'm not going to answer and I have addiction. Well, you're going to be broke if you've got an addiction. And as well as you're going to be tied up Attachment. There we go with an addiction. Whether it's to drugs, money, attention, love, addiction, attachment. It's 15. What else for this energy? Be of service. Be of service. Community fridge. So maybe somebody is looking or addicted to or attached to material wealth, addictions, shopping, food, money. And you need to let go. You need to give back to the community. You need to declutter, unhoard, let go of your possessions. Find an oracle, psychic services, walk-ins, welcome, open. All eyes on you. Congratulations on the feature, babe. The it girl. Well, that didn't work, did it? What else for this energy? All right, we got 2 cards, 3 cards. So we got Sneaky Sneaky, 26. We got Inner Child, 47, and 8. Outer Strength, New Opportunity, and Rejection. That is just, I hear somebody might be lying about a child. Somebody may have a child on the way and they're not telling you. Somebody could be doing, or something could be happening with your inner child that you're not trying to address. But it's going to be a new opportunity, a new trigger that's going to cause you to address whatever issues you have as an inner child. You also need to get a new opportunity to live out your childhood dreams or fantasies. Maybe you had a dream job as a kid that you wanted to do, and life happened and you felt like you were unable to do it. You will have that opportunity coming up. 11. Outer Strength again. We got comparison. So it's important that you stop comparing yourself to others or comparing how others treat other people. So now, understand when I say this, that does not mean that you don't acknowledge it. You just stop comparing yourself and saying that, or feeling that you're less than or better than people, and realize you're you and people are people, and people are going to treat people how they want to treat people. So I'm speaking from experience. You can be the most loving, kind, caring person. You show up for people. You break bread with people. You go out your way for people. You make sure you ride for people. And they don't do the same, even if they say they do. Look. Look. Go ahead and accept the fact that they are not going to support you and love you the way you want to and deserve to be loved. So, you accept them as they are, and you let them go as they are. You don't treat them badly. You don't, you know, if you're a real one, you're going to have a conversation with them. You're going to let them know, whether family, lover, friend, foe. You're going to have a real conversation with these people, and you're going to let them know your stance, how you feel, your boundaries. Once there comes to a play where it does not occur, You should now accept those people for who exactly they are and who they showed you to be. And you need to learn to pull back and respect yourself enough to stop giving of yourself to people who will not reciprocate it. Because all you're doing is creating an empty vessel. Yes, pour from an overflow, but if you're constantly overflowing onto other people, what do you have left for yourself, right? Nobody is pouring back into you. Nobody is required to. Nobody's required to. But if you're giving what people want and they're not giving it back to you, you have all the rights in the world to walk away, to love them and love yourself enough to know you deserve better, regardless of who it is: family, lover, friend, or foe. One more card for two. Okay. So we got a different world, Eight of Pentacles, Deuce Nodum Ticon Facit. God has not yet finished you. We got Ten of Cups in reverse, Babs. Man, we're worse than when we started out, maybe, but maybe not. Some things are just priceless, you know, Mick. Ten of Cups, Babs. And Justice, you have to get up pretty early in the morning to fool Maxine Shaw. Justice, Maxine Shaw. So God is bringing you to a place where you're going to start looking at things different. You may be traveling. I don't know why Ten of Cups came out in reverse, but nonetheless, you may be traveling, and maybe this is necessarily not a start over, but this is a new beginning, or maybe this is a start over, and you're afraid to start over. But God is going to force you to start over. God is going to move you. There's justice in this. It's out of your hands. Justice is a major card. It's out of your hands. You're not going to be able to stop this. Whoever is trying to stop it is not going to be able to stop it. Because we have Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Michael, and Knight of Pentacles. You got to learn to laugh. It's the way that you love. And Knight of Pentacles, office space. So that means every single day that you see me, that's on the worst day of my life. Somebody wants you to feel stuck and attached to ideas, places, people, things that you don't have to be attached to, that drain you 2747. But this is you being released. This is you being healed. This is you being free. And maybe you are going to have to just laugh a lot of this stuff off. Laugh it. Cry now. Laugh now. Cry about it. Laugh about it. Definitely judgment. Knowledge counts, but common sense matters. We want to die with shoes to win. All right. One card, as we are at time 28:32. One card to close this out. This energy. One card to close this out. We got Maya Angelou. Freedom. 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 Maya Angelou. Let me see if I can find it really quick and read it before my thing cuts off. Maya Angelou, 76 might be important. 1928 to 2014 could be important. Nothing can dim the light that shines within. Meaning freedom. Let Maya Angelou inspire you to set yourself free and shine who you truly are into the world. You're a creative creature made by a creative universe, and creation is ready to move through you. It needs no reason, no logic, no purpose. The beauty, feelings, words, and songs within you are meant to be in this world and not sit inside your imagination. Take pleasure in your expression and the way you live. Radiate it. Do it for you. True freedom comes from within. Free yourself through your unedited expression of who you are. Do what you do because it feels good and because it makes you happy. Those are the only reasons you need to do anything. Alternate meaning process. Remember to respect the process. Be present with your journey. You are in a phase of your grand and varied life. Enjoy it as right now and know that one day it will change and carry you to new horizons. Bam! At the time. That's it. That's all. Oh, y'all want to see who it's for?